Alright guys, so welcome to a mukbang, and we're gonna do
Yay.
an either or tag. I first wanted to do inspiring she to bees tag video, and then my mom posted one, was it yesterday or something like that, and she tagged me in her video as well, so I'm going to do both tags at the same time. So I made a lot of food just in case. So what we have is a rack of ribs, and I have spicy barbecue sauce, G. Hughes, and some broccoli, and a cherry cola.
Broccoli.
Yeah, last time I made broccoli, it was like soggy. I left it in the slow
Kind of
cooker for
sauce
too
do
long.
I have?
Honey,
Mm,
that broccoli went cold waiting on you.
sorry. I tried my best.
The only
Alright.
problem with flash on your camera
Is looking
is
at the
I'm an
camera.
hobgoblin, and my eyes turn red.
I
There's
think
no filter for that.
I think we have enough lighting going on that we might be able to turn it off.
No, because then the food's all dark. Y'all just gonna have to deal. It's delicious.
It's also like blinding my eyes too. Like to look at you guys, I can't see anything else.
I mean, I have an O-ring somewhere light, but he keeps moving stuff around everywhere. I can't find anything. It gets on my nerves. So, inspiring she to be did a mukbang, and I think it was her daughter that was sitting off to the side. You didn't see her, but you could hear her asking the questions. So I wrote them down the best I could so I could figure it out. So it's a would you rather, either or kind of thing for both of them. All right, so number one, would you rather go in the past and meet an ancestor, or into the future and meet a great-great-great-grandchild? You'd have to have kids first.
If I knew more about my ancestry, I would possibly say go into the past. I think like a lot of medieval era stuff is pretty cool, so that would be kind of cool to meet somebody from that time period. But I don't even know which ancestors I would be visiting, so I'm gonna have to say the future, because that would also be cool to see the future and how everything turns out.
Well, that would imply you had kids too. So there you go. So would you rather go in the past or go in the future? I think I would rather go in the past, because I've done the ancestry tree on just one side of my family so far, and there's a lot of interesting people in there, like a lot. But I think it were randomized, like not in my control. It would be cool to see either side of the family. I know I've heard in the past, my families, my dad's side and my mom's side, have crossed paths more than once in my ancestry line. That's what I've heard anyway. So
I bet you'd go visit the family that had enough kids that they have a lake named after them.
we have a lake named after us on my mom's side.
You'd go visit them.
Because the family that lived there at the time, the couple had 21 kids, and they made it in the newspaper.
Let me just debone my ribs real quick. It's beautiful how they do that.
Okay.
Some well-cooked ribs.
Well, duh, I cooked them. Alright, so number two. More time or more money? It's a hard one.
Money.
If I had more time, I wouldn't know what to do with it, because I don't know what to do with my time now. But if I had more money, I think I would probably get a lot more done and I'd be able to help more people out, and I would be able to provide long term for my kids because I know that they're going to struggle with their special needs and stuff like that, with holding down jobs and their own finances.
Right, because see what I'm thinking with a question like that, and it doesn't state it, but my brain hears that as like drastically more time or drastically more money. And with more money, I could set up something to leave behind, like a legacy. And I think that would be a lot better than just having more time.
Yeah.
To be able to support those even after you're gone.
Okay, so number 3. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life?
Pause. All day.
Why pause?
Sometimes. Sorry. Sometimes, every time in conversations, I'm really bad at how do I reply to this, and it leaves a lot of really awkward pauses. So I'd love to be able to pause and be like, all right, let me think about this.
Let me Google that answer real quick.
Let me think about this, because I don't know. It's just hard for me sometimes to reply to certain things.
I think if the button was able to be used repetitively and you didn't have a butterfly effect from it.
Yeah, just like, let me try this. That didn't work. Rewind. How about this? Okay, rewind.
I think I would rewind, but that's because my memory is so bad that I would want to go back in the past and see just different things that had happened, all over again.
Yeah, like, am I remembering this wrong?
Yeah.
What did I say this number was? Where did I leave my keys?
Watch the kids grow up more than once.
That's a good one.
Okay. So number 4, would you rather be able to talk to animals or speak all foreign languages?
Animals.
I think, honestly, I'm not that involved with animals, so there's no point in talking to them. I think I'd rather speak all foreign languages. I'm one of those people that actually watch those YouTube videos where they're like, white man speaks perfect Chinese, watch reactions and stuff like that. Like, I mean, to some extent, I think it's rude to have those kind of videos, but
Right.
It doesn't matter what color your skin is, you can speak any language as long as you learn it, and you're in that culture. And
Right, but I think it's a lot of times people can speak the language even fluently, but they still have like their accent.
Yeah.
Which makes it.
See, I think that would be like an issue for me because my accent comes and goes. It's Southern drawl.
See, for me, I like animals a lot more than I like people.
I think if I tried to speak Korean with a Southern accent, it would be hilarious to them. They'll be like, what?
Now, logistically, though, I could probably get a better job if I spoke all languages.
Much better, yeah.
But I could also convince some animals to just get me some money.
And that would go hand in hand with having more money. You could travel, and you would be able to communicate. You would be able to do a lot more. I think I would rather speak all languages. I think that would be really cool.
You take the languages, I'll take the animals, and we'll work together.
This isn't working together with you. I'm working against you.
I'm gonna be like, look, I know you said that guy's pretty cool, but the birds are saying otherwise.
Birds talk. Okay. Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long? That's kind of the same as the more time, more money one.
See question 2.
Yeah.
Lottery.
If I lived twice as long, do I get to be the same age? Or do I have to be like 200 years old?
Maybe it's you just age half as fast.
The people in my family die in their 80s, so...
So when you're 60, it'll be like you're 30. You just age half as fast.
Mm.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the rules there.
I don't know. I hate adulting as it is. I don't think I want to be around for that
I
much
don't.
longer.
Yeah, I don't want to do this twice as long.
Yeah, work for a living twice as long, struggle to pay bills twice as long. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd rather just have the money. Like I said, I could put it towards a better use.
And see, most people would be like, "Oh, live twice as long because I'll retire when I'm 60 and just live out to be 200." Well, you're gonna run out of money.
I mean, if the question was, would you rather be immortal or would you rather have a lot of money? Well, immortality, you could
that's
get
a whole
money
nother.
the entire time, or you could probably lose all your money that entire time. It all depends.
But being immortal, you don't need the money.
Yeah, you do. You still have to have somewhere to live.
I mean,
You're still going to have bills to pay. I mean, you could pay off, whatever house you plan on staying at or whatever, but your neighbors are eventually going to catch on to, this dude isn't aging and he leaves his house and blah, blah, blah. And
Could you imagine getting arrested and they're like, "You must serve out 2 life sentences." Okay.
Life for me or life for you? Because it's going to be a while.
No, a life sentence I think actually is like an X amount of years. I would Google it, but I can't right now. But there is an actual year number on that.
Oh, did you hear Virginia today? The governor signed the thing. There's no more death penalty because they've killed too many African Americans or something like that was the reasoning. I mean, there's still people that deserve to be not alive right now. Because they're like serial killers and stuff like that. I don't think those people should be allowed to just eat up resources in prison. I mean, if you've killed a bunch of people, I mean, like literally, you're just sitting in a box for the rest of your life. What is the point? Wouldn't you want to die?
You're sitting in a box paid for by me.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to die? Wouldn't you be like, oh, well, this is it. I'm done. I would. Oh, that's just my perspective. But anyway, off topic. All right. Number 6. Would you rather make a phone call or send a text?
Depends. It really does.
I have a lot of fat on this piece. I'm a text person, but if it's for like business reasons, like I have to schedule appointments and stuff like that, I mean, I'm kind of forced to call, but like I get anxiety over making a phone call just to set an appointment or something like that. Like I will put it off to literally the point where it's like, oh, well, I should have did that like a week ago. And now I'm all upset that I have to wait a month for an appointment. It's my own fault, but, I'm one of those people. I cannot stand being on the phone. I don't like waiting on hold. You never know who you're going to get on the other end.
If I'm at work, I prefer a phone call because I don't have to stop working to look at it. If I'm at home, I really don't. I try not to answer the phone unless I have to.
Which I have totally messed up, by the way, because I've added like 5 of his guy friends in one single chat, and they blow up the chat all day long while he's at work. To like sending memes and stuff. I did it.
Yeah, when I'm at work, I prefer phone calls. If I'm at home, I prefer to just text.
Texting is easier. But then again, you get those people that like call. Like your sister does it, and I think Arturo does it. Like they'll call, and it could have just been like a 2-sentence text. No context was even needed, and I'm just well, what did they need? Nothing really.
Not Arturo don't do it.
Raph does it. That's it. It was one of the dudes that he works with.
Ash calls me just to chit chat a lot. Like, hey, how you been? What's up? What you doing?
But doesn't she talk to you like all day?
No.
Oh.
No.
She still work, like at night or whatever? I should quit that job.
She's on days.
That's why. That makes sense. I figured she was still working night shift. Anyway. But yeah, I'm more of a text person if it's personal, but if it's business, I'm one of those people that puts off a phone call. Hate phone calls. Hate them. Where am I?
7.
Number 7. Would you rather die before or after your spouse?
That depends on what age range we're at.
I'm older than him.
Right, no, but I mean,
A lot of people don't know that. Like I was
like
talking
like
about
right now today, I would
Lady Jane
honestly.
earlier, and I was like, yeah, Michael and I are like years apart, and she was like, I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
We look roughly the same age, I think.
So I think, like, if we're talking like right now, probably me before, because the kids would be better off with you instead of me. But if we're talking like when we're older and
The kids are
the
adults.
kids are gone out of the house,
Who would they depend on?
think that I could possibly handle that better emotionally, like mentally. I don't know. I've already handled a lot of.
You would have to move them closer to your family.
Yeah, definitely. But I think if we're older, me after.
That makes sense. You know, statistically, most women usually outlive the man.
Oh yeah.
But like I said,
That's because we do stupid stuff, though.
I'm older than him. And my family, they're not healthy by a long
maybe
shot.
if we're lucky, we can range it in like the same month, maybe.
No. I don't know. I've probably got another good 40 to 50 years in me.
That's
The
good.
problem is him going to work is riskier than me sitting at home. So statistically, I'm all by myself. I think I would prefer to die after. I don't know, I'm such a control freak. There's too much stuff that I couldn't just let go of. Like, I have to get all this done before I go. And it's like, this is not enough. I'm not ready. Like, oh, well, Michael's gone. Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to wait around for a few more years.
I'm still working on some stuff.
Like, Faye? Now.
Headline: A woman too busy to die.
Yeah, a woman refuses to die. Chores need to be done. Kids need to be raised. Number 8. Would you rather always have a cook or a maid?
Maid.
Yeah, a maid would help big time. I like to cook.
And I wouldn't trust somebody to make as good as food as her. Her food's really good.
Because I'm really picky about the way stuff tastes.
Mm-hmm.
My taste buds are just, I don't know. I'm so selective.
So I'd rather always have a maid.
Yeah, there's a lot of times that I would very much prefer to have a maid, but then again, you get the thought in the back of your head, like, God, I wouldn't want anybody to see the state of my house.
Well, that's what the maid's for.
Yeah, but I don't want the maid to see it either.
Oh,
Could you come in with a blindfold?
Are you gonna be one of the
I'll give
people?
you virtual reality house cleaning.
Are you gonna be one of those wives that like cleans the house before the maid gets there, so that the maid thinks you live clean and she just needs to dust up, but really you just like broke your back cleaning everything before she got there? Yeah.
Probably.
Scrub everything that you're paying her to scrub. Yeah.
I'll leave her the gross stuff. Number 9. Would you rather explore space or explore the ocean?
Space.
I already had this conversation with him the other day. I was like, if you want to shoot yourself thousands, hundreds of miles per hour, plastered up against a chair, may not be able to breathe, may not be able to re-enter Earth, could die in either direction, come back and not be able to walk or even feed yourself, have at it.
I do.
But me, I would rather explore the ocean because to me, well, one, the ocean is absolutely terrifying, in my opinion. I'm one of those people, I don't remember what it's called, but I have a fear of like stuff under the water that you can't see. Which is another reason why I don't go to the ocean. One, I can't stand the texture of sand. I don't like sand. I don't like my feet sinking in it. I don't like it touching me. Like, I don't like it. But the concept
rough
that...
and coarse and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, the concept that, one, the ocean is filthy. It's disgusting. And there's animals in there that can kill you just by rubbing up against you. And you can't even see what's in there. Nope, it's terrifying. But if I could explore it safely, like in, you know, a machine or something like that, like the, you know, the divers usually do in the little submarine, single or double submarines, I would do that. I would be absolutely terrified of stuff swimming past me, but I would do it. Number 10, would you rather always be too busy or too bored?
I mean, I feel like I'm both a lot. But I'd have to go with too busy.
I would rather be too bored. Because when I get too busy, I get like that stressed out, hectic minded kind of mentality. And then I forget to do things. Like, oh, I meant to do like 3 days ago, and now I can't, kind of thing. Alright, so my mom's, she didn't label it as the St. Patrick's would you rather tag, but all of the questions are kind of related to St. Patrick's Day. So, which is weird that she posted it yesterday. I guess she recorded it on St. Patrick's, maybe. So, number 1, would you rather have one wish for yourself or one wish for 3 of your friends? I think that's what the question was.
One wish for myself.
Why?
Because with my one wish, I feel that I'd be able to help out more people than just 3 of my friends.
I think if you had 3 very specific people in mind that really could use a wish, I think it would be very beneficial to them. Versus, oh yeah, this is my buddy and we go out drinking, he'll probably wish for like unlimited beer or something. You know, like like legit somebody that would really need a wish.
Like you would have to vet them first.
Yeah. Are you really my friend?
What
are you just here for the memes? I think I would give my wish away.
I would wish for teleportation, which is my dream superpower.
I'm gonna smack him, I swear to God.
And I mean, there's so much good you could do with that.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
You could teleport yourself into a wall and die.
If somebody needs help, I can like teleport them to a hospital, like just instantly there.
Can you teleport a bad guy to prison?
Yes,
No,
probably.
you can't. You have to follow the legal process.
I could probably teleport a bunch of money out of a bank too, but...
Teleport a cop over here.
I feel that I could help a lot of people with teleportation.
No. I'm pretty sure a lot of
Who
people
needs
could
rocket
argue.
ships when I can just teleport to the space station? I can just teleport them supplies and the government will pay me lots and lots of money. And then I can use that money to help people out.
You know, there's a reason they hide aliens and stuff from us, right? God forbid a superhero actually existed or anybody with superpowers like that.
Whoa. I didn't say hero. Nobody said hero here. I may or may not become a supervillain.
Anybody with powers like that, what do you think the government would do? Or the army, or whoever? That's scary. Alright, would you rather have green skin or gold-colored eyes?
Gold eyes.
Why?
For one, I think it's easier to hide if you needed to, but also it would, to me, that would look cooler than having green skin.
They have skin pigmentation. It's like a makeup or whatever. It's really expensive though to cover like tattoos and stuff. There's people with green skin. They've tattooed their skin so to be that color. I think I'd rather have gold eyes, because I don't think I could pull off green.
Yeah.
I just maybe blue, but
so we'd both be rocking the gold eyes.
I could probably convince people I'm a vampire or something. Maybe they'll leave me alone or worship me. I don't know.
Well, if you take the immortality from the other one.
I get 2 things off the list.
Oh wait, no, that was just double your life. Never mind.
Number 3, would you rather search for 1 4-leaf clover in a field of clovers or a needle in a haystack?
Clover.
You know it's harder to search for a clover than it is a needle in a haystack? Because you can use a magnet for a needle. You literally have to dig through clovers. But isn't clovers are more prone to have 4 leaves because of a genetic mutation, but shamrocks only have 3. I think that's what that is. From what I remember. So you could find a 4-leaf clover easily. We used to find them all the time at the bus stop, at the kids' bus stop. There was just like patches everywhere. Right. Would you rather? I'd rather search for a needle in a haystack. I think it would be easier to do, especially if I had like a magnet or like one of those like metal detectors.
I mean, if you happen to have one, yeah, but
I wouldn't say I wouldn't cheat. I'm not rifling through all the hay.
Hay's kind of rough and coarse, and it gets everywhere.
I had to touch it.
If you reach in there and you just so happen that's the needle, you're just gonna stab yourself.
How big of a needle are we talking? It's like one of those big plastic knitting needles, or
I've always seen it as like a regular
needles?
sewing needle when people say that. But
they're not specific.
When you're looking for clovers, you get to at least lay down on the ground and relax.
Do you see me capable of laying down in ground?
It's in a field of clovers. It's soft.
Able to relax.
It's fine.
I wouldn't be able to get up. It would be so uncomfortable.
Who said anything about getting up? Just lay there.
Would you rather wear a leprechaun suit or a rainbow pattern suit for a year?
Rainbow.
Rainbow?
I would do it.
Michael would rock the rainbow. I follow Carrot Top on Instagram and Facebook. He wears nothing but rainbow stuff.
I think you would look pretty cool in a leprechaun suit.
I would rock a leprechaun suit.
You could rock that.
I may not look good with green skin, but I could rock a leprechaun suit. I would be a tall, creepy leprechaun. Yeah, I'd rather do a leprechaun suit. I don't think I could rock rainbow pattern. I'm too pale.
It's less of how good or bad you look in rainbow and more, do you have the audacity to do that?
I mean, you see the stuff that I wear.
Mm-hmm.
It's all bright colored and everything. I'm not afraid to wear my smiley face PJs right there. I worn them in public how many times now? I get some looks, but you know what? I hope they had a nice
That's what I'm saying.
day afterwards. Like, oh, that girl, oh my gosh, she had emojis all over her. So, like, she's brave. I hope I put a smile on somebody's face, you know?
That's what I'm saying for, like, rainbow. Like, you don't have to look good in rainbow. It's just the fact you're doing it.
Alright.
Where were we? Number 4, so now we're on 5.
Number 5. Would you rather find a gold coin or find $500?
Gold coin.
Why?
I think it would be very cool to have, but also economically speaking, the price of gold is always fluctuating.
I think
So
right
you just
now,
wait for it to go up, and then you'll probably have more than $500.
if you have a 1 ounce Indian coin, it's like $2,000, $3,000.
But beyond that, I do think it would be cool to just have a legitimate gold coin.
Yeah. I mean, money will come after those 2 times that I wished for more money. But, yeah, I think I would vote for gold coin, especially if it's like an ounce or more than that, because that's worth way more than $500 if I absolutely get into a pinch and need to sell it. That's a couple thousand right there. Number 6. Would you rather have shamrocks for your hair or gold coins for your eyes?
Is this permanent or temporary?
Are the gold coins external, or is it like the color of my eyes is like a gold coin?
Yeah, is it just gold coin pattern textured, or can I still blink and look around?
Can I still see?
I need more information on here. If it's temporary, the shamrock hair would be cool. But if it's permanent, I really like my hair.
I don't know how I would style it.
Yeah, like
I mean, my hair is terrible as it is. It's naturally, like, abundantly oily. Like, it is, like, the worst genetic hair you could ever get handed to you. I could wash my hair in 3 hours after it's dried. It's oily all over again. And it's just like, why do I even bother?
I think if it's temporary, the shamrock. If it's permanent, gold for eyes. Assuming my eyes still work.
I think I would do the gold coins. I have enough problems with my hair. I really do. I hate the way that it looks. There's nothing I can do about it other than shave my head. And I've done that 3 times now in my life. There literally is nothing I can do about it. Grow it out and put it in a ponytail or shave my head. Number 7. Would you rather be stuck with a leprechaun for a day or stuck with Cupid for a day?
Leprechaun.
Why? Would it like the Leprechaun, like the horror movie Leprechaun? Because he would like torture you.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he would. He tortures everybody.
I didn't steal any of his gold.
Then why would he hang out with you?
I don't know. But I have the option here. And hanging out with a Cupid for a day is going to get me in trouble because he's going to shoot some arrow at somebody and make them fall in love with me, and then you're going to have to kill them, and then it's going to be a whole thing.
Well, if I hang out with the Leprechaun and you hang out with the Cupid, then... No. Honestly, I think I would hang out with Cupid. Because I can tolerate a lovesick kind of person. Like, what kind of conversation would you have? Not a whole lot. There's not much to talk about. You could probably go out and do a lot of really fun stuff because Cupid would probably want to be around where all the people are. You would probably go out to, like, a club and I could, like, listen to good music and probably get a drink and, you know, do all the stuff that I probably haven't done since my 20s. I think it would be fun. I think it would take a toll on me physically, but I think it would be, like, a day of fun.
I think it'd be cool to hang out with a leprechaun and just play pranks on people.
I think it would be cool. Could you imagine trying to challenge Cupid to, like, find, like, love for, like, the most random person? Like, say, like, I don't want to get myself in trouble here. Maybe, like, somebody that's, like, just really difficult to love. Like, somebody that's just, like, angry all the time. Be like, yeah, find love for them.
Could you make
I've been trying.
a goth chick fall in love with the skater guy?
That happens all the time. I'm talking, like, really difficult, like, people that are, like, I don't know, very, very solo in their behaviors and stuff. Like, I would really challenge Cupid.
I see what you're saying.
Number 8. What's your favorite holiday? St. Patrick's or Valentine's? I celebrate all holidays in my house, including St. Patrick's Day.
I think the food for St. Patrick's Day is the best.
I love making food for St. Patrick's Day.
I'm gonna have to say St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, my Valentine's Day, it's, you know, the typical chocolates and gifts and whatever. Every year, you know, I make pancakes usually and or some big breakfast kind of thing. I have like, I don't know if it's all fat or if it's, no, it's not entirely fat. It's just not cutting right. It's kind of redundant now, but like St. Patrick's Day, it changes every year what I make and what we do and stuff like that. I mean, excuse me, it might one day get redundant, but for now it's been fun. So I think St. Patrick's Day is my favorite. Now, most people would say that my favorite holiday should be Valentine's Day because that's the day my divorce was signed from my first husband. Like, literally, the papers say 2/14. So,
That fat
but
does
no.
not want to give it up.
I know. It's like a layer. It's like a thin, it's like in between. It makes it hard to cut. So yeah, St. Patrick's. Alright, number 9. Would you rather wear emerald green or Kelly green?
What's Kelly green?
Where's my phone? It's charging. Good Lord, how many notifications do I have?
Brian.
No, there's no chat. It's Instagram. PayPal. I don't even have PayPal. That's Kelly green. It's kind of like
Okay.
a brighter green.
And for reference, can we pull up emerald?
It's more of a darker green.
Emerald.
I think I could rock Kelly green. It's bright and obnoxious, and I'd probably put a lot more stuff with it.
I think emerald green for me because it is a little bit darker, but also when somebody's like, yo, what color green is that? It's emerald.
Nobody ever asks what color something is.
I know.
Do they?
I did once. This dude had this brand new truck that was like a really nice red. I was like, what color is that? And he goes, it's Inferno red.
I did my hair Inferno red, or fire engine red once. It was horrible. Never do that again. Yeah, I would do Kelly green though. And last one, number 10. What is the closest green object near you?
Broccoli.
Well, broccoli for you. I've got green on my Zevia soda. We've also got the little snake thing from the chocolate eggs that's sitting across from us. And the walnut bag is green. I have green on my blanket.
Do we count the bar levels on
Yeah,
OBS?
The sound mic bars are green. Oh, we got a lot of green. I got green clothing hanging out of my hamper over here. So, a lot of green in here. Alrighty. Well, I am pretty much done. You're probably pretty much done. What are you doing?
Would you do the thing?
What are you doing?
Screen. Getting a picture of the bar levels.
Why?
So we can show them it's green.
I'm pretty sure they've seen what sound bars look like.
I don't know if they've seen OBS or not. I don't.
It doesn't matter if it's OBS. I'm pretty sure they've seen sound bars.
I'm trying to be helpful.
Hee right in the head.
No. But I'm trying.
That's the problem. No, I'm just...
Fine, I'll just say.
What? Do what?
I said fine, I'll just stop.
I just did. That's cool. I'm gonna outlive you anyway. Oh. My hips look super wide when I sit down.
Some good questions in there.
Yeah, they were good. So those are tag questions. I'm going to copy and paste them into the description box below, as well as the links to both of those videos where the tags were. Usually tag videos, at the end you're supposed to tag somebody else to do the video, but I never know who to tag. So I guess if you want to do any of these questions, leave a comment so that I can at least look for your video and stuff like that and show you support right back, because you took the time to, you know, do this, and I think that would be kind of cool. Other than that,
you could tag Gail.
I don't know if Gail would do it. Gail usually does her live streams with like traveling or Bible study or something. She really doesn't do tag videos. But like I said, if you want to do the tag, just leave a comment, and I'll look for your video when you get it done. So I don't want to miss out on anybody else doing the tag videos. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get going. I'm going to clean this mess up. No, I'm going to make Michael clean this mess up. I've been doing cleaning all day long. I'm going to sit back and relax. I'm going to find his chocolate and steal some chocolate. We got to get up early in the morning. Like way early. We got to take the cats to get to the vet to get their spay and neuter. Ooh, chocolate.
It was hidden in plain sight.
That's the best hiding place. They wouldn't have thought it would be there. Or did they? So we will catch you guys in another video at another time.